It'll be interesting to see how the voter turnout really turns out to be and whether or not absentee ballots play a key role in all of this, if indeed a lot of people don't get to the polls. Tim Kiska, you will be doing what is called precinct indicator polling to us. That's different from exit polling.
Right.
Explain the difference and the significance of the precinct indicator polling.
Exit polling, we're out all day handing out questionnaires, people explaining who they voted for.
Right.
What we're doing is working off the real numbers off of 80 precincts.
How people actually voted.
How people actually voted. Polls close at 8. The numbers should become available shortly after 8. They call us at the phone bank behind us.
Sure.
And we run this through our computers and try to figure out what happened.
How many precincts?
80.
Why 80?
Square root of 6,400, if you want to know.
I had to ask.
You had to ask, and I'm sorry. I had to explain. Right.
But those 80 precincts, how representative are they of how people have voted in the past in terms of reliability?
If you took these 80 precincts and compared and said, okay, just tell me how these 80 did in a number of races. We got a half a dozen races going back to 2002. They're usually within about a 1.5 point in through there.
That's a pretty small margin there.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. You are doing the statewide race in terms of the gubernatorial election, the 7 candidates, but you're also doing some oversampling to be able to do the 13th congressional district,
right,
which incumbent Carolyn Cheeks Kilpatrick is in that race. What do you think the chances are you'll be able to call that race before anybody else?
Well, we'll see. We're going to be in 30 precincts, and I think we're going to get those numbers fairly quickly. We're hoping we'll get them fairly quickly, and I'm hoping we'll have some kind of read before 9 o'clock as to which way this is going. If it's too close to call, we're going to say that. We'll see.
As you look at everything based upon the polling that we've seen leading up to this, that Epic MRA did for Channel 7 and the Detroit Free Press, do you give anybody the edge going into this? Because they're so close, especially on the GOP side, you know. You know,
I go into these things, I've been through so many of these, that I try to go in there with a total clear mind, knowing that anything could happen. So that's, I mean, I think whoever's got the edge, they're going to get it because they've got their people out. It was a good ground game that they ran. In other words, they got people to the polls. That's going to be key in this primary.
Tim, you have been amazingly reliable throughout the years. Your first race was when?
74.
1974. Right. And Jack Casey taught you a few of those things, right?
He and I kind of competed, but also worked together over a number of years. And Jack was the master of this, and he taught me a lot.
All right. We're glad to have you with us. We'll be here all evening long, and at 7:30, we'll be on WXYZ.com. We hope you tune in for that as well. Back to both of you.